Hello, everybody. Hi, Patrick.
Hello.
Carrot.
Hello. Hi. How are you? Hello,
So,
everyone in ISIS stream.
yes. I'm currently the only one streaming. It's Patrick's day off, and Shin streamed earlier. So,
Yes.
I'm also very tired. I can see the future.
You can see the future.
I can see
I
the future.
I also like how the ISIS is doing a power stand,
hello,
and
everybody.
we're
Oh,
just
yeah.
just over here like
Hello.
Carrot.
it's perfect. So
What?
today's topic will be D&D. As you can see
By the
on the
name.
title of the stream by the name, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons today.
It's
Um,
D&D. D&D
D&D
Beyond.
Beyond.
It's
Thank you,
D&D.
Sam Riegel, for that tune that got stuck in my head for 3 weeks.
That's stuck in my head for the rest of... I watched it when it came... I saw that when it came out, so it's
Same.
stuck in my head since. Bruh. It's still there. I love Sam Riegel.
Oh, he's amazing.
Uh,
There we go. I got both the shout outs for both of you.
like,
Yeah.
like Chaos Reign. And then where they... the
I am
whole
tweeting about this to see if maybe uh,
the whole arc from the 99 that were on Rumblecust.
Oh,
Oh
God.
god. And at the volcano, that poor woman.
It's 7 o'clock a.m.
Is it? Oh, shit. It
if
is
it's
7 o'clock for Patrick.
It's 7 a.m. for me.
yes.
Let's hope these 2 hours go past quick. If you have to leave because you get too tired partway through, I'm fine with that. Take
Oh,
care of
don't
your
worry.
health.
Okay. Well, I will take care of my health right now. It's been lovely seeing you.
Hey.
No, in all seriousness, I have to go take my meds.
Yeah, no
I,
worries.
I'm glad to set that alarm because I
So,
Uh-huh.
I'm probably the most educated on D&D in our little group here because I'm both a DM and a player in several campaigns at my house. Um
Yes, definitely.
that's 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 one reason why I normally have the weekends off, but I changed my schedule so that I stream the podcast today for a few hours and then I go back to doing family business. Um Shin, you said you were talking earlier on how you never played, correct?
Correct. I have never played D&D. However, I have basic knowledge and some books regarding D&D.
Okay. So, if you had to think about it right now,
Mhm.
what is something that you've always wanted to do in D&D?
what
Um, okay, well, mostly is how long I will be able. Oh, hi, cat.
Hello,
Hello,
Katos.
hello, hello. The main thing is just really having fun, to be honest. Like, I, if I were to create a character, I wanted to have a background of chaotic lawful,
So,
and
oh
uh,
yeah, they're the best chaotic lawful ones.
so
Like
it,
they mean to be lawful, but
okay.
just shit happens.
yes, exactly. Like, I know what is correct. However, what I think is correct, it is my own ideas of correct, and nothing will get in my way in order to get those things done
That
for the
sounds more
sake.
Oh,
chaotic.
that's more lawful evil.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you have like your own you have your own interpretation on the rules, and you will do anything to follow those rules, and no one will stop you. That's more that's more lawful evil.
Oh, it sounds like he'd have a lot of fun time in Waterdeep. Oh.
Oh
Then maybe
god.
it will be more lawful evil. That
Waterdeep is a fun campaign to run.
I've
is
run it a few times, never to completion, and I've played it to completion. Um, oh my god, oh, I miss my wizard. I miss my wizard in that campaign, bruh. Frele Abadabadoo,
Oh god.
bruh.
what? That was the name.
Yabba
I
dabba
was just
doo!
like, yeah, but he was like this wizard, right? But he's an elf, fully grown, but he's like 5 years old.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
His goal was to own a store and like own a and start like a business of enchanting items and selling them and all that sort of stuff. But he got caught up with a bunch of adventurers and he got caught up in their
See, I
in the in the in the main campaign of Waterdeep. He got caught up in it all and ended up as an innkeeper. And at the end of the whole thing, he ended up part of like what do you call the organization that works underneath the chick with the stick that protects the city? Fuck, what did you call them?
God, my brain's farting. It's not remembering.
They're like I think they're like the Grey Hand or something, but like it's a bunch of like special, overly powered. It's like the SWAT team of the Royal Guard basically, and he
Yeah.
ended up joining them, but he's like level fucking 5. And it's like
Hey, that's a new quote. Put that in the quotes. Chick
Hey.
chick with
Chick with
stick.
a stick. Patrick 2022.
Chick with but I got to play him later in another campaign when the DM asked me to come back because he needed my chaotic ass character's help in order to make sure the party didn't wipe in this other campaign they were playing when I left.
Oh,
Oh,
then
damn.
that's not a. Well, I'm not gonna say he's a bad DM, but if
No,
you're
the
worried,
players were just stupid.
if you're even with stupid players, if you're worried about them wiping, there are so many ways around that.
Yeah, but they got themselves in a situation in Saltmarsh where the only possible outcomes without outside intervention was the party got executed or by the guards, or they got into a fight without their magical equipment and got just wiped by all these high level guards and whatnot. So my chaotic ass character had to come in with a backstory of he went out looking for mind flares. Fuck those things. And in a massive battle that he got caught up in, he accidentally grabbed the strongest magical item in Waterdeep and accidentally went to a different dimension
Oh
and
my
ended up
God.
where those fuckers went.
Ah,
Oh my god.
So,
yes.
So that was the solution in order to
Yeah,
avoid the
it's like,
wipeout.
yeah. So you see this dude whose go-to solution to any problem is fireball. Just like, and he's like an enchantment wizard, and what he does is fireball. And you just see him with like the stick that's constantly telling him how much he sucks.
Oh my god.
It was fucking weird, bro. It's a shame I couldn't completely finish playing with them, but it
Yeah.
was
He was
it was
temporary.
alright. Frele Abadabadoo will always have a special place in my heart. What a ride! What a ride!
There's a character I'm currently playing, and the whole backstory is he was a duck. He got transformed into a human. He's now a barbarian. When he goes into rage, he's part duck.
He's part
No.
duck.
So instead of saying I'd like to rage, you go I would like to duck. I would like to quack.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I'm playing him as a mute, even though he can talk. He just chooses not to because most of the time, what goes on in his brain is that bread? I could go for some bread.
Fucking A.
Yo, I like bread.
What's his intelligence?
Both his intelligence and wisdom are -6. Or not -6, are 6. My bad.
I'm gonna say if you hit the negatives in intelligence, that means you just straight up can't even move, bruh.
No. Both his intelligence and wisdom are at 6. He was a duck.
Oh my god, you're grog. You're fucking grog.
He's now a barbarian. His path is duck totem.
Nice,
Oh,
bruh.
oh my god.
Bruh. That is so cool.
I love playing D&D. I got so many D&D books. Woof.
Quite a few. I got Dragon Heist and Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I got Tal'Dor's campaign. I have
Oh, wait, you got
Inquisition.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've also got the board game of Dungeons of the Mad Mage. Too.
I also have the board game.
Bruh, it's so weird. I've played it like twice, and I'm like, I don't understand how this works.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of different ways to play D&D. Like, I have 3 Dragon Ante. I have Rock Paper Wizard. Or Boulder...
No, it's
Boulder Parchment.
Boulder Parchment Cheers, bro.
No.
It's Boulder Parchment Cheers.
I know what you mean. But there's an actual game now that is Boulder Parchment Wizard. Or Rock Paper Wizard. One of those two.
The rock crushes the wizard, the paper cuts the wizard's
It's so funny.
I've got like a box. You know how you've got the starter set and the essential kit that came out?
Yeah.
And there's wee boxes. And you get like the special adventures in boxes, like the Cobalt Adventure or whatever. I've got one and it's called Animal Adventures. It's D&D, but all the playable races are dogs and cats.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know what one you're talking about. Well, okay, this is gonna be funny. There's Rick and Morty D&D. There's
I know.
Avatar: The Last Airbender role playing game. There's My Little Pony role playing game.
I wanted to bring that up with Naomi while we were watching My Little Pony, but
You
I
forgot.
completely forgot. Yeah.
In my defense, I also forgot about it.
I
But
was
there is
too-
definitely a minor
I
part
was
of the
I was too involved with the fucker and his balloons just flying around. It's like, why won't they save him? Did they just forget? Did they just forget? That's a horrible company. They sent the man flying. Like
Sometimes
the test of
you
balloons.
forget things.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a news agency sending a journalist to another country, but forgot they bought a one-way ticket and just forgot they sent him?
I'm pretty sure that has happened. I will not be surprised if it hasn't happened.
The journalist finds his way back after 20 years. It's like, oh shit! I forgot we had you employed.
Oh my god.
Oh, we thought you were dead, Jeremy.
We haven't been paying you for 20 years.
Oh my
20 years of back pay and hasn't it's paying overtime.
Oh god.
Plus all the holiday pay and vacation pay because they can't prove that he wasn't not working while he was over there every second of every day.
Well, he wins. It was his win in the end, so.
Oh god.
Oh god. Okay, so I don't know how much you guys know about DMing.
Oh, it's
Hi, amazing. About DMing, I wanted to create a campaign for one of my friends based on the on a similar scenario as Konosuba. I was thinking about it as ReZero, and I was just going to make it a one character party thingy with a bunch of NPCs that would join, and it wouldn't be like bad for him to die or stuff like that, or for him to reload and stuff like that, because I was going to allow him to do reloading, saving, and stuff like that. But um, yeah, I was planning to do it on uh, Roll20, but I never got to it. I never got the time, then I forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna answer that question. I was just waiting until Shin was done talking. Yes, Cat wasn't able to make it. Um, he had plans that he didn't know about. So, Vatric Man
And
is here.
I had the day off,
Yes.
so
That
well,
guy, yes,
you're
that guy,
Yes.
I am that guy.
He is that guy.
the Patrick guy, the
I'm the
Patrick
web,
man.
the always horny web rabbit. No, but
Um,
the problem with DMing with a single cat or single person is he like if you add too many NPCs to their NPC based party, then it starts becoming you have to take control over those NPCs in a way.
Oh,
Like
definitely. I was.
you're doing your role playing. You're the one who's saying what they say. You're the one who's saying what they see.
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
I was
Unless
ready
you
for
find a
that.
way, that's like, oh, they're like robots, or they're like you've got like an army of Warforged with your following around.
There's more than just Warforged. There's the Exandria Unlimited one. There's the
Oh yeah,
Warforged.
yeah.
There's
Yeah, amazing. Of course. I was
God,
streaming earlier, so
I'm trying to think of the name
I
of it
might
now.
stream next week.
The amazing.
There's
But yeah,
a there
you get the point. You get the point I'm trying to come
Yeah.
across with though, because I ran into this problem, and because I was doing a I've only got one person to DM with, and I'm the DM for the group, for the two of us. So I ran a prison escape adventure, and it was a one shot. Uh, where his goal was to escape. It was a straightforward adventure. There was a beginning, there was an end. There was no real branching paths or anything, really, because I'm not that great at planning adventures and shit. But the the problem was there was like 5 or 6 NPCs that he could have talked to and interacted with. And he could have done all that at the same time, which would have mean I would have ended up role playing 4 characters talking to each other, sharing their ideas and whatnot, while he just sat there and listened to me.
talk to yourself.
Yeah,
I know how that is. Don't
me
worry.
talk to myself, talk to myself, talk to myself, which is not necessarily fun. You know? So, I mean, I had to find a way around that. So,
My whole
From
plan was basically just using the storyline from ReZero and either making sure that the same story that is happening in ReZero will still happen regardless of his choices, or basically force him on the same path as Subaru. So I was not going to be that creative with certain NPCs. I would just add NPCs that would not affect the storyline that much, mostly only his path on things, and the actions were predetermined unless he did something fucked up that will affect the timeline.
well, well, obviously he's going to do that. It's D&D.
See, but
With the,
that's I love DMing, but I do love playing as well. And I personally take the opportunity of using any NPC as a role playing opportunity for me because I love the role play aspect.
I get that. I only really like role playing one character though. Like I prefer being the player.
Yeah.
However, after being a DM, when I play D&D, I catch myself like just thinking, okay, but that's not the rule. Oh, that's not how it's written in the book. That's not how I would do this. It's like I want to do this, and to do this, I need to roll this, so I'm gonna do it ahead before the DM tells me to check. You know, I just catch myself thinking these thoughts, and I'm like,
See,
it's
and
annoying,
uh,
but
I get you there, and most of the time I'm fine with that, but don't ever take the rules as written from the book.
oh, I know that. Don't worry, I know that. But it's just like,
Especially with me. If you want it, if you are determined to sleep with a dragon, go for it. The worst that's going to happen is your character is going to die and you have to make a new character. But
at worst, he's gonna die. At best, his
at,
asshole is gonna go into shock.
at best, you end up having kids with that dragon.
I mean,
Hey,
that
I
sounds like a great
I will
thing.
never tell you no unless it
It doesn't
is
really make sense.
it purely doesn't make sense. Like let's say
Magic Man started Dragonborn, the race.
Oh my
Canon.
god.
eh, we would have to think on that a little bit.
He slept with every type of dragon.
I would have to think on that a little bit. I'll be honest. But like I will never tell you no unless it's so far fetched and you don't have a clear plan.
I mean, if the dice if the dice says that you manage to seduce them, well, you seduce them.
Then it's just on my dice on how on if they're a top or a bottom.
Exactly.
But like I understand DMing is not for everybody. I love to encourage people even to just to do a one shot. Like I would love for Kat to do a one shot. Just because DMing is so different from playing.
It is. It really is.
Like okay, I think the main reason why I'm decent at DMing is because I have just on the table next to my desk, 4 notebooks full of story ideas.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I don't have
Full,
that. I just have
fully,
the module next to me. That's all I have.
fully thought out story and how I would do it. My brain is an anomaly. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Nice.
You're
I
hungry
don't
for
have.
knowledge.
Gimme. I don't have any of that. I
But
just sit down with the screen, the dice,
yeah,
maybe the couple of books I need. That's about it.
yeah, and
Um,
see, and that's fine.
Everyone DMs differently.
Everyone DMs differently.
But yeah, it's just, at the end of the day, I prefer to be a player over a DM. But between me and my best friend, I'm the DM.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like it when I get this campaign set up, I'm more just trying to make maps right now because that is the part I'm struggling on.
I've never made maps.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have redrawn maps. I've never made them.
I'm trying to go through, get the major like cities that you guys could be going to save, and so on and so forth.
Or ruin.
Huh?
Or ruin.
Or ruin.
The economy, their economy. We're going to destroy their
one
economy.
of the cities that you guys could possibly go to are already ruined.
Nah, man, it's
They're-
gonna be like 15. It's
No.
$15 to go see the doctor. $1,000 to get a piece of bread.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's what I'm-
think you understand. Just I'll give you a little.
I'll know when we. I'll know when we start playing. You don't need to tell me.
No. I'll just. Their mayor's a goblin.
See,
Nice.
that's. Oh, that would have been cool to find out at the moment.
Oh, it gets worse, and that's why I love it.
It's Naomi.
Oh,
Oh.
cool. Oh,
The
goblin's
goblin's
name. Oh my god.
Uh,
I got reincarnated in here too.
but yeah, no, I love role playing games because you can either just do it for the rolling or you can do it to tell a story.
My first video games were role playing games: Legend of Zelda, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic,
Yeah.
um, that sort of stuff.
You know, okay, speaking of your first video games, I have a question for you in particular.
Mhm.
What made you start streaming?
I saw Kite,
Okay.
and well, Kite inspired me to be a VTuber for the past 3 to 4 years. Actually, yeah, during COVID, I was thinking about it. It was like in the back of my mind, but I just thought, nah, I can't. I don't want to show my face. I don't want to show. I don't want to be me. You know, because like,
You want
how do I?
that alter ego.
Yes.
Well, I mean, not so much the alter ego, but just another. Vagic Man's not an alter ego. He's more of a. It's more of a. Just another way to express myself. It's like I don't get to be the real me often, and through Vatric Man, I get to be the real me.
I get that feeling a lot. Sheen is something similar. The only difference is that I still put some limiters to it. It's just Sheen is just taking some of those out,
I
but not taking
very
all of them.
I very rarely have any limiters. I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah,
Um,
I
what the
I
what
love
you
it.
s- what you get from me now is me, me 100%. But like in public or even with my family or with other people, like there are limiters, and you just like there are things you want to say.
But you don't.
Yeah, because it's
Oh.
not so like you can't just walk up to a random person and say, "Hey, I like you. You have a nice ass." Like like or you have a nice like you just can't
Show
do
me your
that.
badonkadonks. You can't do shit like that. You'll get
Yeah,
slapped and thrown in jail. I get you there.
I there are times when I'm out in public and I just would like I can envision myself going up to the person and go, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that you have some nice breasts. I don't know if anyone's told you lately, but you should be proud." Okay, bye. And then walk off and like it's perfectly natural. No, that shit's not gonna go down well.
Oh, absolutely not. That's a good way to get
Absolutely not.
slapped.
So yeah, that's but on the internet as Vatric Man, I can be me and say shit like that without any yeah.
I wish I could just say anything that I want. However, I do have some limiters for my own sake. Let's just keep it at that. It's not
Right.
that I will not be doing it in the
Ah,
future,
ah. Sorry.
but you will not be. It will be a surprise when that happens.
I cast Charm Person and I seduce you in order to and I seduce you and command you and then cast Command. Shin, release limiters. That's like a multi-step brainwashing right there. Of a bunch of
Basically, yes.
of level 1 spells. Oh god. But yeah,
I cast counter spell. I cast counter spell.
no, I counterspell your counterspell.
Cool.
I cast
Roll
shatter
for
at level
cool. Let me roll for initiative.
20.
It's like I negate. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? You negate my negate so that my negate doesn't negate your negate. What the fuck is this?
Basically.
I'm going to enhance ability on myself and go take a nice dip in the frozen lake.
I
Frozen
cast
like
Shatter
we're
at
just.
10 level.
I guess I guess
you can't even.
Fireball.
Wait, hold up. 10th level. You know
I
that
cast
spells
Fireball
stop at
20th level.
9. Spells stop at 9. Oh god.
Exactly, I know. I go beyond. Even further beyond.
Plus Ultra.
Exactly.
Fireball level 9. And then I pumped 7. I pumped like 11 more points of sorcerer points into it to make it a level 20 fireball.
Are you unsued? That's the
I
only
know,
way you
right?
would. Hold up. That would be the only way you do it is if your character is taking ability enhancing drugs.
I Arashi Mawaredeep. Jesus Christ.
Zero, bro.
Man, I could go for some bread right now. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, bread. Bread?
Yeah, bread.
I enter a tavern, bro. I get hit and I just go and just use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh god. I cast Death Ward. Walk in the middle of the town. Oh,
Cool.
oh,
Well,
Jesus. That reminds me of when Freyla was getting mugged, but like he went and found like 20 or 30 of these little kids in an alley, and he was asking them for something. I think he was like asking them for like clues or something, and he was like, "Okay, I'll pay you each like 5 gold coins. These are like the orphans, 5 gold coins. If you just tell me where these like the information that I need."
yeah.
And of course, one of the 20 or 30 of these orphans like just smacked him, and it's like pickpocket him. And instead of asking for it back or trying to fight, trying to find out which one gave it back, he just killed every single one of them, but one with a single fireball spell because orphans have 1 HP, and he just went like fireball. Well, he was in the middle of it too. He's like fucking fireball, and he took like 37, like he looked 20 or whatever points of damage and wiped all of them out but one. And he just looked at him and held out his hand. Give me my money. Freyla was a mad lad, bro. You don't fuck with Freyla.
Oh yeah. So,
I have a question now that I think about it, but just
Okay.
proceed, Icy.
no. What's your question?
I mean, Patrick, what will be the character that you will create on Icy's campaign? Like, what is the type of character that you will create?
Well, that depends on.
I do have some ideas, but now I don't know if I should go with that one or if there's any way for me to not go full feline. I don't know because I want to be a tabaxi.
You can be a
I want
tabaxi.
I want feline agility, but at the same time, I don't know if it would be better to be like a half tabaxi. I don't know if that even exists at all, or if or if I have to go full tabaxi.
Oh, but they're half elves, I'm pretty sure.
No,
And look, furries are a thing,
you can be a full on tabaxi.
but can he be a half tabaxi? Can he be the product of a furry finally getting his
It would-
his greatest wish come true?
It would be something that would need to be
It will be
talked
more-
about.
It will be more aesthetic. I think it will be more just an aesthetic. It will not. I don't really want it to affect me in abilities, and if it will affect me, then I guess I'll just go full tabaxi if need be.
Well, it's more about depending on what set of abilities you would want or perks, because like tabaxi you get feline agility, but depending on what the other half of the race that you would want to look like is okay. Let's say that you choose
He say it's gonna be human, because let's be honest, there's some sick fucks out there.
well, let's say that it is you do choose human. Humans have this
Yeah.
cool ability where you have a +1 to each ability score. or not you get a +1 to 2 of your choice.
Oh, okay, okay.
So like if you wanted higher strength or higher dex, you could choose strength and dex as your +1 to bump your score up from whatever it was one higher.
Oh damn, that plus feline agility would be pretty cool.
The feline agility is good because it lets you sprint as a bonus action, doubling your movement. So if you use your movement action, your action to move, and the feline agility as your bonus action, you would be moving 90 feet in a turn. No, 120. My bad. You would be moving 120 feet in one turn.
And if I were to do
Expeditious.
that, then I will have to choose Warlock for the Path of Battle or something like that, because I feel like a Warlock will benefit of that a lot. Warlocks are the ones that have both the um, are able to use swords as hand to hand, well, not hand to hand, but as close combat, and then also
Ah,
magic at their disposal.
Hey,
So
cast expeditious retreat on you with that kind of movement. Jesus Christ.
oh yeah, that's
I do
I
want to be close,
I
close
I I
quarter.
actually I actually did the math, and there is a way that you can have your feline agility ability move you about
From Baldur's Gate to Waterdeep in a day. 5 foot.
not even. I think the total math was out to 480 feet in one turn.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah.
I will be able to close this distance with any enemy if for some reason I'm pushed back, or if the team is in prayer or something and
Yeah.
I'm not nearby.
But it
Or, run off a cliff really, really, really
really
quickly.
fast.
Run into a wall or something, yeah.
But it really depends on what type of things are you're looking for to get from certain races. Because if you're just looking for the aesthetic of like a human, fine, no problem. You're a half tabaxi with the tabaxi abilities, but you look more human. Fine and dandy. I don't have a problem with that.
As long as here's the thing, as long as it doesn't really break the game,
Oh no.
I don't mind.
Okay.
It doesn't break the game. It would make some NPCs confused. You you're a human,
Nice.
My
but
existence.
you're a human, but you have ears and a tail. Are you a human?
That sounds like a really great for acting, for role playing.
Those-
Like
Uh,
getting asked that
yeah.
every single time. Like, yes, I know this looks weird. I
see,
can explain.
see, but
BRB.
okay, but then you would have that small child going, "Where's your fur?" And it's just that
I would just let them touch the tail or something like that.
it's if it's just aesthetics, I don't care. Have your character look however you want your character to look, as long as it doesn't break the game.
I mean, if you allow me to have the perks of the bows, or even just the perks of some, or
Well,
half of one, half of the other, something like that,
that's
I
why
don't mind.
that would be something that me and you would sit down and talk about.
Definitely, definitely. That sounds like great, because that, like I said, if I were to go with half and half like that, half tabaxi and maybe half human, I think it will be half human. It will make more sense. I will use then I would choose the path of being a warlock more than a bard, because I feel like something that is close quarter would benefit of that more than just a regular bard. If I
So
were to go full tabaxi, I might just go with a bard, but I feel like I will also be too weak, and I might.
nothing's ever weak. You
I mean,
could
it's true. With enough leveling up, I should be able to get to a point that I'm very useful. But I also don't want to clash with the, for example, let's say that Karos also wants to be a magician, and let's say that Patrick also wants to be a magician. I feel like if everyone is a magician, we will be in a high disadvantage. We are just use magic, and we have to stay afar. Every time someone gets close to us, we're fucked.
Not quite. Because you can have such thing as a battle wizard
Oh,
where you can make your wizard made for up close combat.
wait, but when that isn't that then just a warlock?
No, because you can have a warlock that is only made for long distances.
Oh, okay.
You can have a bard who is made for medium distances. You can have a bard who's only made for support. So it really depends on your what you want to do with your character.
Okay, okay. Okay, that opens more possibilities for me to either be a magician instead of a warlock, or maybe rethink about being a bard at least.
Yeah. And knowing Cat, he's probably gonna pick wizard.
Yes. That's the same thing that I was thinking about. I was like, Cat is going to be a wizard. There
Most
is no
likely.
way he's going to be a wizard. But I just didn't want to unbalance the team. I feel like if we have people that can cover for each part, it will be fun. But now you told me that you can build through that, so that's fine.
Yeah, you
Hi, Red Snake. Hello.
I Red Snake. We're talking about D&D, or also known as Dungeons and Dragons.
Patrick, then I don't think you answered the question. What will be the thing that you will create?
He's
what do you
currently
feel will be-
not at his PC.
Oh, well,
But yeah, no, as I feel that you guys could do whatever. If you want to be a tank wizard, be a tank wizard. If you want to be a cleric who doesn't heal, be a cleric who doesn't heal.
the worst cleric in the industry.
No,
Hey, I'm
Welcome
back.
back.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Something I had to go do something.
no worries.
Um,
no
Okay,
worries.
it's fine. It's fine.
Um, as for what character I would want to play, I haven't actually thought about it. I just like, hey, what is everyone else playing? Do I want to play something? All right, cool. You're playing that. All right, I guess I'll create something to fill in the gap. But yeah, it's something I need to talk to Icy about
Definitely.
because I
Well,
want my I want my character to be. I want my Icy. I want my character to be a part of the world. You know.
and I love that. I'm here to make your character part of the world.
Like you give me like a general guideline. You give me a couple of options. I'll make those options. I'll pick the options that I like, and then you can build the character. You can build. I wouldn't necessarily. I want to play a character whose family, their situation,
Okay.
and things like that. Like the things that you can't normally pick in real life. I don't want that. I don't want to pick that. I don't be like, okay, this is my mom, this is my dad, this is my character's mom, this is my character's dad. This is
See, no,
what my character
all,
like.
all I would ask about your parent in the game is, are they alive? Do
No,
you?
but that's what I'm trying to say is like things that are out of my control, like where did I go to school, or if my parents took me there, if I went to school. But how was I born? Like those sort of things. I would like you as the dungeon master to decide that for my character. Other than that, I'll pick the class, I'll pick the race, I'll pick his personality and that sort of stuff.
Uh,
I
I yes, sorry.
as a DM, I understand where you're coming from as a player, where you want the DM to kind of have fun with your backstory a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I enjoy when you give me, hey, I want this in my backstory. I don't care how you put it in there. I want this in my backstory.
Okay, so that's what you want me to do? Like I come up with an idea and then you build
I will
a
build off
situation.
all your ideas. If you
Okay,
come
cool.
if you come to me with an idea that your mother is grieving over your father who passed in a war, I will build off that.
Okay, cool. I'll think of something interesting then.
If I do go with lawful evil, I might have to create a small dark story around it.
Well,
Like
then
nothing too much, just enough to be like his survival and the things that he believes are correct will be the big dark secret or something like that. Like something that you could be able to play around with it, that like a looming shadow that will be always following him. I don't
Hmm.
know. It will be interesting for
if you want
how do you
something
call
like
that,
that,
for suspense.
where you have that looming shadow of something he did in the past,
Here, pick.
a
Hmm.
backstory, because you get to pick what your backstory is in character creation. You would probably want cursed or haunted, the haunted one.
Yeah, haunted would be more accurate.
Oh, wait, what does that mean?
So it's like that you always have that looming
Regret.
I yeah, like I fucked up in the past and now my brain is stuck with it.
Like imagine making a mistake in life and that mistake haunts you for the rest of
Oh,
your life,
yeah, yes.
and you
I get
never
I
you
get
never forget it.
Vatrick, are you past the point with the Mighty Nine where um
Up to 120 there at AOR.
oh
I
so you're
stopped.
you're past Darktow.
Oh fuck yeah, that was funny. That was fucking hilarious. They
But
get there half a day later, get banned. That's
yeah,
like what the fuck.
well, not only that, I'm gonna use that as a option to Shin. Like Caleb, the wizard, had a he has moments where if he sees a burning body, he has a flashback to something he did in his past. He's
That
haunted by
that
something he did.
yeah, he spends like the majority of the campaign getting over it. Um, getting over that personal trauma.
Yeah,
But whenever he sees the fire, he just like
stares into it.
yeah, he collapses and goes into like a his own version of a panic attack, if you will.
Uh, he kind of goes catatonic for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating crackers because I'm hungry.
Ah,
perfect. That's fine.
Chicken biscuits, love them. Sponsor me, please. I love your biscuits. um.
Four Seasons sponsor me. I love your lubricant.
Oh, hold up, hold up.
My God, I just thought of a great idea. So, okay, so where normally you whenever someone whenever you are camping outside or because you are on a mission or something, you take turns in order to be to stay vigilant, right?
Yeah,
That
Night
is
Watch.
normally. Night Watch, yes. If I go with the idea that I have in here, in my mind, like I'm thinking about, I feel like it will be interesting for the story if I get disadvantages on my Night Watch, because I will be more attentive to remembering the specific moment of what I did in the past, and because of it happening at Night Watch or something.
It's up
Like
to
I feel
you.
like it will
That's
be interesting. I mean, it will be bad,
that's
but
some
at the same time,
that's
it will
that's
be
something that
interesting.
we can talk about, because with there only being four of you, it kind of goes down to only one person is on watch at night.
Exactly. So it will not be always that it will be happening every time and it will cause too much damage.
That's why it's something me and you will work out when we get to it.
Yes, yes.
We won't. We won't need Night Watch if one of us is a wizard and learns how to create bloody Caleb's tower.
Oh, right,
Whoosh!
the tower.
The tower thing that they live in.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. The Magnificent Mansion.
The
Yes, you
or
can
the
create it with different levels and stuff like that, right?
There's also Leomon's tiny hut.
there's that too. Yeah,
Oh,
the
there's
dome.
tiny hut. Yes, yes.
Or you could get creative and what do you call it? Use use shape earth, create like a massive hole in the ground, and then just cover the top. You know, like you do in Minecraft.
Oh my god.
It's something to think about.
Be a druid and convince the trees to protect you. I've never actually played a druid. I don't see myself doing it, but I could never play anything other than a chaotic character. A chaotic character because I just my personality seeps into every character I make, and they're all just start doing chaotic random shit. So,
Which is fine.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that mine will change over the course of time. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible or normal in
Oh,
any
it is.
campaign.
It is.
I mean,
I don't stick to the, oh, if you're chaotic evil, you have to be chaotic evil. Be yourself, and the story will tell itself.
yeah, just be your character, bro. Be your character.
If
Don't let character alignment predetermine
Yeah.
how your character acts, which is how earlier editions were, which is horrible, which is downright horrible. Like in second edition, only lawful good people could be paladins, and if you weren't lawful good, then you lost your paladin
Yep.
status and lost all your abilities. Like that's just bullshit, bro. Have you ever gone to like? Have you ever seen corrupt officials and shit? Seriously, um, surely to God you can have a paladin who follows the god of law, who's corrupt as fuck, but he still worships the god of law.
Uh-huh.
Or
That will be interesting because I also need to choose that, right? Like which one of the gods I am to follow.
Only if you're playing paladin or cleric.
Oh, got it.
well, I mean, you can pick a god that you want to follow, and you don't have to be
But
one of the religious
No, no,
classes.
no.
Like you can be
If
you can be a rogue
That's-
who worships the god of sex.
See, but that's different. For those two classes, you need to believe in a god.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying, but
Yeah. If you want to worship Satan as your god, fuck it, whatever, do it. Have fun. But if you're playing a paladin or a cleric, those are the classes that you kind of need a god for.
I'm gonna play as an artificer, and my god is Jimmy Neutron.
Okay. You think I'm gonna stop you? Okay. I want to see what you come up with.
Like the stage is now yours. Go on.
See, I'm waiting until someone plays a Phantom Rogue and their god is a Danny Phantom. Fuck it, whatever. Okay.
Fucking. And then the B bag of the whole campaign is fucking this dude with a jewel disc who goes, "You're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo."
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Every battle needs to be finished in 3 turns or something like that. Anything that takes more than 3 turns, he feels disappointed.
Anything that takes more than 3 turns, you get shot for 2d6 damage.
Oh god.
Is
2d psychic damage.
2d6 psychic damage, so you get a headache by the end of the fight if you go more than 3 rounds.
Oh wow, that is a condition.
We
I
escaped
have
with
no
our
idea what to play.
lives. We escaped with our lives. The paladin. Oh, my head hurts.
I feel like I don't know. Maybe an
feel like-
Eldritch Knight. I've never actually played an Eldritch Knight, like a fighter that knows magic. I might give that a go.
I mean,
Oh, you could
Yeah.
use Eldritch Blast in that case.
nope, that's not one of the
No.
spells that they get to choose.
Oh. Oh, wait, why? It's Eldritch in
Uh,
their name.
But Eldritch Knight isn't a. Eldritch Blast is purely for Warlock. That is Warlock's main thing.
Okay.
Yeah, like I mean, unless I pick a feat.
Oh yeah, there are feats that you can take to be able to collect those.
I just feel like a fighter would love to have prestidigitation. Oh wait, Eldritch Knights can't have cantrips. Fuck.
I feel like prestidigitation itself will be
No,
useful even in real
no,
life.
but they could have a wand of prestidigitation
Oh,
and
true.
use it.
Enchant. Oh wait. Idea.
What's
Grab
that?
magic initiate feat.
Yeah, that gives you.
Yeah, just use that.
There are
'Cause,
also, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of rings and other stuff that any type of race can use that have magic in them, right?
Oh yeah.
Anything can have magic in it, especially with the enchanting rules and table, and which is how icy depending on how icy depends on having it done. That's like
I-
a super complicated.
I roll for it most of the time.
I usually have it as like it's a process, less of a roll, more of a process.
I do know that
Well,
there
for
are 2 rings
enchanting, it's a process. You need everything, so it costs gold. But either I'm rolling or the people who are doing it are rolling to see if they succeed. Because if they don't succeed, it fails.
Right. You do it that way. Gotcha. That's good to know in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so that means you could commission from a shop to get something enchanted, and then you come back a week later and it's like, nope, sorry, I failed. I rolled too low.
That's different. If you commission it, they will go out of their way to make sure it gets done, because what you're paying them is less than what they normally need to do it.
Don't you
Or
need more?
more, yeah.
It's like, yes, you pay 50 gold for a wand of fireball with 500 charges. Oh god.
I'm watching someone on Twitch draw a duck.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I'm torn between an artificer who just likes making random knickknacks, or and whose main weapon is a gun that he fashioned himself.
Okay.
If you'll allow that,
So kind of like
Like, sort of-
Percival.
yeah, like Percival. So more of a yeah, more like Percival, only with the artificer's rule set and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Which, if you wanted to, there is a class
No, there's-
for gunslinger.
there's the art. Is it the artillerist?
No, there's a class that is made for guns.
Hmm.
It's
I'll have to look that up.
it's a Critical Role exclusive.
Oh no, I want it to be exclusively artificer because I want to go. I want to go a bit crazy with it.
Gun- Isn't there something called Gunslinger or something like that?
Yeah, that's what I was
That's-
talking about.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
Or the Eldritch Knight character, who
I want you to play what makes you happy.
yeah, okay, so now I've got two ideas. A human Eldritch fighter who, instead of the ability points creation, I'll pick Magic Initiate. That way, he learned a little bit of magic and then he took it a step further when he reached level 3.
Yep.
Or a dude who like his weapon of choice is like a custom crossbow, but instead of bolts it shoots like bolts of energy. Like a plasma rifle or something, but it's magic based obviously.
Which is doable.
Yeah, which is doable. But like at the end of the day, his real focus is children's toys or magic children's toys, or just like really weird shit.
Make a floating boat. Mm.
No. Or as one of those spinny top things that
Yeah.
makes more spinning tops. Like you spin one, like there's 20, and then those 20 become 200, and those 200 become 2,000.
The duplicating.
The duplicating stuff, like his duplication spell, but it went wrong. You get a bag of ball bearings and cast duplicate on it.
Yeah, I got this 100 bag of ball bearings. No, it's 200.
No, now it's 1,000,000. Oh god.
Beware of your power. What power? Farts. Room behind you explodes.
Oh god. I'm sure that's a thing.
Oh, it is. This.
Isn't that like wild magic?
Oh yeah, wild magic. I love it. I didn't get to play with it enough. Ooh.
I will never play a wild mage sorcerer thing. Like, I mean, it would totally fit me, don't you think? Me being a wild sorcerer, one of those wild sorcerer things. It would fit me to a fucking T, but I could
Okay,
never. Because the randomness, just, no.
If anything, I could see you as a blood hunter, Curse of the Lycan, were-rabbit. I can see you playing that.
Suppose. I see myself more as a sorcerer though, because it's like a spell went horribly wrong and I became a were-rabbit permanently.
Yeah, that's one way to
Like
think
a,
about it.
a polymorph spell gone wrong. Turn into rabbit? No, were-rabbit, and you're stuck like that. Fuck! Because it's not technically a curse.
Oh yeah.
The clerics can't fix it, and because it's permanent, the spell won't work. Because it's actually physically changed by biology.
Well, there is a way to get rid of it.
Oh, I'm sure in D&D and whatnot there would be, but
You cast True Polymorph again.
yeah, but then you turn right back into a rabbit man at the end of the second polymorph.
As long as they keep they
Casting polymorph, they're fine.
no True Polymorph. If you hold the spell, it becomes permanent. So, for you to become a werebear, someone would have to cast that spell on you and hold it for an hour. I believe.
Hmm.
And then it would be permanent until someone casts True Polymorph on you again, changing you back to normal.
Is that how Caleb returned Veth to her normal self, True Polymorph, or did he use, or was it the custom spell that they made?
That was a custom spell.
Right. Okay. I got a little I thought it was a custom spell, but after what you just described, True Polymorph is like, wait a minute, that sounds a lot like what happened to Veth.
It also might be just True Polymorph, but they might have just not said it was True Polymorph.
Is that a robot in front of me? No,
Yes.
it is. No. All right, what it is, right? What it is, all right? Don't be deceived, all right? What it is, right? Is an ice cube that gains sentience but cannot survive outside his exosuit.
No, that's a lie. So, the entire backstory is we're in a giant forest with mountains surrounding us where the were-rabbit lives. The protector of the forest is Shin Tanuki. And
Really?
I was magically made into from a pond. I'm an ice sphere. I'm the king of the pond. That's my pond. You go in it, you'll get cold because it's an ice pond. And to live outside of the pond, I need something to keep me cold. Voila! I have an exosuit that is like a mini fridge. It'll hold sodas.
I'll correct one thing. This is Shin's mountain, not mine.
No.
I have
Oh,
my
did I say
little,
it was
my
yours?
little. I thought you did.
I thought I said you lived there.
Oh,
Whatever.
Okay. Well, my well, not by choice. I had like my own little part of a forest somewhere, my own little cabin, and then Shin's mountain gained sentience and just decided it wanted me, so it could it forcibly relocated me from my cabin from where we were into the forest.
Kidnapping.
Fuck. Yeah, the mountain. Shin's mountain kidnapped me.
Shin, why'd your mountain kidnap Vatrick? How rude. But welcome in. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Hell of a boss has been hotel fan.
Hello, boss has been hotel fan. Yes.
I'm just gonna call you boss. I'll leave it at that.
Hello, boss. Hey, boss.
You're boss now.
You're boss now.
Until you tell me to call you something otherwise.
It's like, I want you to call me Hello va boss Shabiz hotel fan.
I will never be able to pronounce that, and I will never want to try, because I have a hard enough time speaking already. Back to eating crackers. But one of my favorite things to do when either playing or DMing, voices.
I tried that, but I suck, so...
Oh my god, I just noticed that you use the...
Yeah.
Yes, I might have to follow, give but to myself, give me myself a follow on your channel. I want them.
They're subscriber only, mate. Sorry. No, but what do you mean? You mean this whole time you haven't been a follower of my channel this whole fucking time?
No, I have followed you. I just haven't subscribed yet.
Oh,
I normally
okay.
give. I normally
I
do
thought-
the gift.
What do you mean I have them?
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
I thought. Wait, didn't you? Oh my god, I'm so confused. And they're my emotes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I have so many different emotes, my guy.
Oh, I have a bunch of emotes.
No,
also, Daddy.
what I did, Vatrick, is I just typed in Vatrick, and all your emotes and stuff popped up, and I just clicked them.
Nice.
But
Anyway.
okay, I love doing different voices, and I think it's because I'm weird. I love doing.
Doing the
I also
voices
tried-
is cool.
I also like doing different voices.
I love
as-
doing voices.
So
So
the
the-
robot will just look at me
Yeah, pretty much. I'll just stare at you.
deep into your soul.
Would you like it?
And then ask if you would like a cracker.
Would you like a cold one with the boys? I have plenty.
The bottom of the bottom of the pond has a bunch of cold ones.
Well,
That
I
is
mean,
it.
the cold
I would
ones,
love-
like.
I would love to get to know you. How are you, by the way?
Oh wait, is that shit? Is that the mountain's fridge? Icy's home is the fridge.
One is the
Hey,
fridge.
hey.
It's like, so whenever we need, whenever we need to store something cold, we like just throw it into his lake.
We just go here like hold this for me.
I mean,
Here, I need this steak. I want to put this steak in the fridge, but my fridge is broken. Chuck it in the lake.
I mean, most of the suit is controlled by magical ice powers. Okay, Jay. Are you having a good day, Jay? Do you like D&D? Why did my door just open? Oh, a cat walked in my room.
It's the ghost. It's
No.
Danny Phantom.
It's a cat.
Yes.
Caddis.
No, not Caddis. Just a cat. The one that likes to drag bricks around my house.
You've just arrived at the forest.
Well, welcome in.
Don't get
Welcome to the forest.
don't get lost.
Welcome to the internet. You may have a look around.
Stay away from that part over there though.
I don't
Very
know how
scary.
I got to this forest. That sounds like how most of the people.
You
that
know-
are in this forest-
you know, that makes sense.
That's how most of us got here. I'm pretty sure Shin, the Guardian, is the only person who knows how he got here. I'm positive.
I just woke up and these people were all around my forest.
I know, and it's your mountain's fault.
You
So not-
summoned me. Don't blame me for this.
Bro, I just woke up and I was in a new location and some fucking raccoon was dragging his
Look,
Jack-
the protective seal was broken a
This-
long time ago.
this raccoon looking motherfucker was dragging his massive testicles across my front lawn. Like, what the fuck?
At least
The
you
robot
have a
can scan
lawn.
for activity. The robot can scan for activity around the forest.
Yeah, I mean that is one purpose.
That does sound like you. You are like target eliminated.
I
Target acquired.
hang on. I'm gonna go to break time real quick. Yeah, no, I will always be watching. I will always be watching.
Oh, we're lovely. Another reason to keep my windows closed.
Your
This
windows,
is the- this is the
your
banner.
windows have nothing against me. I put on the helmet and I can see through walls.
Ah, lovely. Just, I will never masturbate again.
Oh my god.
Good. Why are you doing that in the first place? It's bad for your health.
Actually, it's pretty good for your health. It helps against prostate cancer.
Well, yeah, against prostate cancer. I can. When I have my helmet on. I don't have my helmet.
He has seen some things.
Yeah, that's why I don't put the helmet on.
Terrible things.
I'm sorry, when you see the giant testicle man dragging his nuts through the forest a mile away, yeah, no thanks.
That's how he makes the
That's how he
the
makes the
footpaths in the forest.
Yeah.
Shin's testicles pave the way for future footpaths.
Sure, what am I scanning for? Am I scanning for any diseases? That,
Any diseases?
Well, hanging around the forest, you're bound to pick up one or two.
well, true.
Like idiot, like the disease called idiocy.
I'm very confused because I have another stream open because I'm looking for a person to raid. You're not a target yet. I don't have you in my sights. You're not a target.
You are not a target. I feel like this is a deja vu for you, I see.
It is.
Nice.
Deja vu.
The
Have I been to this place before? The answer is yes, I have.
what if life is a video game and deja vu is just checkpoints?
I think that that's how life works, and I think I figured out who I'm gonna raid.
I mean, you can leave the forest if you like. I just can't be fucked. I live here now.
If you choose to leave, you may. We are not holding
may.
you here.
The
Again-
forest has a big shrine
But
that you are free to come and
if-
hang out and pray.
yeah, if you come back, you're always welcome.
Disclaimer, I don't know to what god that shrine goes to, but you can still pray to it.
The protector doesn't know what the oh Jesus
I
Christ!
just protect the shrine.
He just protects things. He's the protector. I'm the eliminator. I get rid of
It's-
things. I get rid of the problems.
It's like 700 years later, some dude comes up. It's like, why are you protecting a shrine to the old evil eldritch gods? It's like, bro, I had no idea. I was just here protecting a little box.
I mean,
in a
I
forest,
wouldn't be
okay?
surprised. I mean, Cthulhu is in the bottom of my pond, so I
Is
wouldn't be
that how you-
surprised.
Wait, Cthulhu keeps your beers cold, bro. Cthulhu's fallen on harsh times.
There's a homie.
Oh my god! Wait a minute. Does that mean Caddis came into the forest via Icy's pond because
No.
he's a
pond-
servant?
The
'Cause
pond
isn't
on
he a-
Isis, the pond on Isis, where Isis lives, and the cave that Katos lives are very close to each
Connected?
other, so it's possible that they are connected.
Yeah.
My
Okay, that makes
okay,
sense.
Is
I'll
a-
be
is
honest.
a-
My pond keeps expanding. It's also become part of a river now. I don't know why,
It just goes somewhere.
but it,
The
it
more I'm
roots.
here, the more I learn that the dimensions of this forest are just so out of whack.
It is.
Is this like one of Doctor Strange's like a dimension in one of the Doctor Strange films where it's just like all make no fucking sense.
I think it's
a pocket
built. I think it's
dimension.
built off what we want it to, because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
By
sure,
the
why not?
way, when are we getting soft tacos? I was promised soft tacos.
Well, I mean,
I'm
we
look,
need to go.
I'm looking
we
at-
need, is-
I'm
we
looking
need
at
to go down.
I'm looking at you, Shin. Where's my soft tacos?
We need to go down the forest. We need to go to the city.
I'm not allowed to leave the
Create
forest.
cha- We need to go down. We need to create chaos.
Well, I'm good at
Chaos
that.
Train.
Hang on, let me just go grab some guns.
Oh god, I'll just be here.
Yes, yeah, I'm working on new models for my suit. One of them has a gun, one of them has a chainsaw, one of them is just me flipping off the screen because why not?
Oh my
Nice.
god.
'Cause I'm making new models. Leave me be.
That
Nice.
sounds amazing. Nice.
When I come back from my holiday, I'm looking forward to running running Neverwinter Nights with all of you.
What is that on?
Well, you can get it on get it on PC on
Is it-
Steam.
Oh, it's on Steam. That's more what I was asking.
Oh, the game that looks. Yes, I tested it. It's working. It reminds me of RuneScape.
Yeah, it's hella low graphic wise.
And
Came out like
yes, I am
I lowered
working.
the
I,
graphics
I
a bit
am
more.
working on a PNG where the helmet is on,
Oh my god.
and I'm also working on one where I'm actually more human-like. So
uh,
I'm
how
not.
far are you in that game, by the way? Shit, Neverwinter Nights. Or did you just give it like the good old try to see if it worked and left it at that? Hello?
Shin?
No, I'm listening. What? What? Huh? What happened? I got distracted with a cat. There is a cat speaking with me and asking me to pet them.
Oh, okay. How far are you in Neverwinter Nights? Or did you like give it a test run and then stop?
I give it a test run. But I didn't like began or anything because I was like, okay, I just want to make sure that it's working, so that because that's the thing. I thought this Friday we were going to do that. I
Oh.
forgot that we were going to play Insurgents.
I
So
also want to get into that game.
What, Neverwinter Nights or
No,
Insurgents?
Pokemon
Ow.
Insurgents.
I'll send you the link.
Blowing my leg. Oh no. I,
Feel the pain,
Your-
shit. Feel
your
it.
your cat grabs bricks my claws, my leg in out of love, which is painful.
That's why you get a dog.
The dogs require for me. Dogs kind of scary for me a little bit, and also require more attention.
So the
Yeah.
Neverwinter Nights. Whose cat go
Mine.
insane? All of our cats
Mine.
go insane.
I don't have cats, I have dogs.
Well, your dogs are cats now.
Baby
Well, I mean,
sweetheart, no.
to be fair, Patrick's a bit of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Like,
So-
he's a real scaredy cat.
The complete adventures, is that the one you're looking at for Neverwinter Nights?
Neverwinter Nights.
My pet just left, so you cannot tell them hi right now. They just got bored that I wouldn't pet them enough, so they just left me.
Yeah.
I'll just send you the link to the thing. I sent it to Shin. Where are you, Shin? Here you are. I didn't send the link to Shin. I bought the game for Shin. Where's the stupid thing? Come on, open up.
I need to shave my
Either way.
mustache.
I need to get rid of my entire beard. I got work. My boss is calling me in for tomorrow, so
Aren't you on vacation?
no, that starts Saturday.
Oh.
Which is your Friday, Shin. So there's no stream on Friday.
Oh, got it.
I mean,
Gotcha.
no, you can say hi to my cat. Why is the... Okay, chat was being weird on my
Okay.
end. You can say hi to my cat. I'm not gonna go reach for it because it's gonna bite me.
Oh dear. Okay, hold on. Either way, I'll find Neverwinter Nights. Don't worry.
Okay.
Here we go. Like it's only like it's like 70% off. The offer ends in 18 hours though.
That's... So it's the $40 game one. Most likely.
How do I click on the share button? Here we go. How do I click on the share button? You take your mouse, you hover over it, and you click. Jesus Christ.
So the cat that's in my room currently, her name is Winifred.
Oh, that is an
um,
awesome name.
We everyone just calls her Winnie.
Weenie. Oh.
She's a little shithead, and
Of course.
and she likes to move bricks. These bricks weigh about maybe 5 pounds. Yes, the cat's name is Winnie.
My
It's
dog's name is Patrick, and my name is Patrick. One letter difference.
Don't get them confused.
One of us is a literal. One of us is a were-rabbit, the other one is a dog.
A literal dog.
A literal dog. And we're both scared of cats.
Aw, that's so sweet.
And I'm
Yes.
pretty sure my dog is smarter than mine. Smarter than me. To a degree. I believe that my dog has a higher intelligence score than me on his character sheet.
Oh my god.
I'm positive. Like his wisdom is really low, but I'm sure his intelligence is high for a dog.
You know, your dog's probably just street smart.
Yeah, like probably.
Thank you for the follow.
Nice.
Oh, congratulations for follow. Congratulations for following Icy. You have made the best decision of your day.
Honestly,
I don't.
Jess.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one.
I do
Maybe,
though, because I said
maybe the best decision of the hour. I'll give myself that much props.
it. Okay,
Winnie, are
okay.
you gonna
Of
be
the
nice?
hour,
Winnie, are you gonna be nice and come here so you can say hi to my stream?
no.
Is it carrying another brick with them?
No,
I
it's
answered for your cat. No.
it's laying on my bed staring at me because it wants cuddles, but I don't want to cuddle it because I'm streaming.
Oh, okay. So it's like mine that will just stare at me and like I'm waiting. I'm
Yes.
here.
Oh,
Precisely.
my dog begs for treats. My grandmother has them spoiled to the
Mine
point.
only-
To the
Yes.
point. To the point where one of his anal glands, I think dogs have, exploded.
Oh, yeah. We have another cat in my house named Pip. He is chunky.
Do you have a third cat called Dale?
No. There is a third cat in my house. His name's Bartholomew.
Damn.
Yeah.
You missed out. Now that I think
None
about
of
it, you
them-
should have a fourth
none
cat
of
called
them-
Pooh.
None of them are my cats.
Winnie,
They are just
Pooh, Pip, Dale.
If I had the chance, I would own a dog, and if it's a female dog, I'm naming it Ripley because I love that name.
The aliens from Aliens. God, that's a great film.
And if it is a male dog, I would be naming it
Ripley.
Dog.
Dog meat.
Well, as no, she's on my
Dog meat.
she's on my bed, which is behind me.
Dog meat is the MVP of
You-
Fallout.
Do not eat my trash can. Stupid cat.
Eating the trash can. Oh, what's in it? The can.
The only thing in that trash can is crushed pop cans. So
Okay, then that's a bit.
cats are fascinating creatures.
yes,
Animals in general are fascinating,
precisely. I
except
have,
for one in particular. One
I-
animal.
I
It's-
have
they're called
Neverwinter
humans.
Nights downloading currently. It is going to take an hour.
Oh, nice. That's what they do, though. What do you mean? Imagine that is what they do.
This one's scared to make eye contact, so if I just stare at it, it will eventually look away.
But yeah,
from what I
they-
understand, cats don't like when they are look at their face. It is considered a threat.
Yes.
Looking at them directly into their eyes.
Yes, and I constantly threaten the cats in my house.
No wonder they don't like you.
No, I am pretty sure they adore him.
The cats love the shit out of me. I
Oh, well,
Do-
that's weird.
I don't
Do you want-
I don't like cats. I'm not a cat person.
How do you get people? How do you get
How do I
How
get
do you
the?
get a pussy to like you? You stare at it.
I mean, clearly.
Oh god, you threaten it. Oh god. But yeah, the my idea was when I came back in from my holiday at the beginning of July, like I come back on like the very end of June, so I can only do anything at July. So in July we start the Neverwinter Nights group playthrough.
Okay. I might play through it to get the best settings for my computer.
And understand how this things work because
Yeah.
it is based off. It's not fifth edition, obviously.
You know, you. If I can get a picture of my cat staring at my phone or my PC camera, I will gladly put a picture of the cats on screen.
You can always put a picture of my dog up if you want. I can send you one. That way, there's that at least.
Nah. I'll leave that for your stream.
Well, I don't know how to. Well, I do. I just can't be fucked.
Oh god.
Jesus.
I got like
I have a friend.
we got like 30 minutes unless you two want to end early.
Well, I mean, I don't really care. Like,
It's
darn it.
fine by me anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm more talking about Vantrick because he hasn't slept.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
Look, I can. This has woken me up, actually, to be honest.
Oh, well, get slept enough and surely you'll be awake.
I can hang out. I can last another 30 minutes. Go to
Okay.
bed. Then I'll be going to bed. And then when I wake up again, I'll find my dad playing Elden Ring. My dad's getting. My dad.
I would love
my
to
dad-
watch your dad play Elden Ring.
I've asked my dad a few times to do like Patrick Man's dad plays, but sort of as a series. But no, he's not into it. He doesn't want to be on. He doesn't want to be on the internet whatsoever.
Well, which makes sense.
He does, my mom's got. Oh, what's Facebook? That sounds cool. He uses Facebook to get in touch with people and all stuff. And I was like, nope. I've got my phone number for work. I've got my car. That's all I need. That's
Yeah.
my dad. He's a
Also,
simple man with simple
Also,
needs.
Jay, if you would like to, I do post all my VODs and I'm working on posting my clips on my YouTube. We do have a Discord.
We do.
Yes. I also have a Twitter. I don't know if that's linked though.
I barely use Twitter.
Same.
I need to use it more.
I kind of fall down on using Twitter. I need to pick it up back again.
I found someone to raid if you couldn't find anyone.
Oh no, I found someone. I'm just hoping they stay alive for long enough.
Well, if they don't, I found someone.
Are they talking about D&D?
They raid. No.
Oh.
Is
It's
this
someone
one
who.
talking about
It's,
D&D?
it's someone who raided me earlier.
Ah.
Like my last stream, they raided me.
Oh. Oh right, Patrick. I remembered you when you joined the in the morning. Morning here, the VC chat, and I just remember because someone reminded me of it. You were talking about something, but I cannot remember what. It was so early in the morning, and I just remember hearing your voice, and I was like, Patrick, I'm trying to sleep.
Well, I have no idea. It might have been about Trigon, because me and I know there was a portion. I remember a portion where me and Caddis were talking to Naomi about Trigon. What about anime? We were talking about anime for a little bit.
Welcome back.
I clearly remember your voice, and I was like, I'm sleepy. I was going to reach out to say something, but I think because I was muted, I either said something and just rolled back, or I tried to, but I was like, okay, I can't.
I started. I remember I was watching World Trigger, and then Hermos joined the chat, and he's like, "Hey," I was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot to leave." I forgot to leave the chat.
Oh, that's fine. You feel free to ever join the VC chat and stream anything that you want. That is not that is PG anime or something
Yeah.
like that normally.
The
It's
anime
fine.
I'm streaming, yeah, it's PG. It's definitely PG, but it's like it's like the diamond in the rough of the anime of the shonen World Trigger of it, which is what my
I shall be
artificer
right
would be
back.
based off.
You two entertain.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Um, what else?
Back
What else? Uh,
back in my day, streamers didn't ask other people to entertain on their streams. I had to.
oh my god.
I had to. I had to. Even though I do it to you all the time. I'm like, I have to go take a shit. Shit, you
To
entertain
entertain
people.
the chat. I normally just pull up the chat and just be like, "Hello, chat. How's it going?" and just talk with them a little, if they want to, of course. Um, my go-to is the same as my stream. Just ask me anything and I will just reply.
I see. I messaged you on Discord. Ah, well, when he gets
Oh,
back, he will probably read that message.
well, well, well.
Icy's got a fan. Not like he needed one. Very cold. He's got permanent air conditioning in his pool. That was funnier in my head. Don't mind me. I'm just being funny to myself. I'm making myself laugh.
Oh.
Go away, firewall. Oh wait, no, I need you. Come back. um. What's your favorite class in D&D, Shin?
Class.
Yeah,
As
like
in
your favorite.
Warlock and stuff like that, right?
No. As in fighter, druid, warlock, mage, wizard, like wizard, sorry, sorcerer, bard. Like, what's your favorite class and why?
Wizard or Warlock because I do like magic, but I also like close quarter. I do know that magicians normally don't do close quarter, but with what Icy said, uh, I'm pretty sure then now I might be able to do something like that. I like close quarter, but I like the ability of being able to attack from a distance. Like I said, that's why I am really going with the Tabaxi thingy for feeling the
Okay,
ability to close
sorry, I'm
quarter.
back.
What?
Family problems.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. You got a message on Discord, by the way, I see.
Yeah, I
And I hope,
I kind
I
of
hope,
replied.
I hope, I hope things go okay. I see.
It should. It's just a very simple fix that I can work on later.
Right.
It was
So
more
you
of
like
a
attacking? You have magic for ranged attack, but you also like close range fighting and whatnot. Gotcha.
yes, very much.
There's this class Shin. It's called subclass of fighter called Eldritch Knight.
There's also if
There's
you,
also
you
that archer thing that the ranger has.
well if you're playing
Arcane archer, that's another one.
Arcane Archer, Arcane Trickster for Rogue. If you're playing a Warlock, you can do Pact of the Blade.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. His favorite class, and he says warlock because he likes getting up in close, but also having that range ability and whatnot.
Yeah.
yes.
Uh, as for me, my favorite class would have to be. Well, I've had the most fun with Wizard, mainly because of the shit that I pulled off, but like like when Frele to get back at the ship captain for like insulting him, he went up to the bow of to the steering wheel of the ship and he cast reduce on the steering wheel, so he reduced it off its hinges, picked it up and threw it overboard.
Oh my god.
So they lost the steering wheel to their boat.
Oh, okay. Welcome
doing
back,
good,
Red Snake.
Red Snake.
We are doing good. I am dealing with family problems over the phone. So my eyes aren't fully on chat.
Got it. I am paying attention to chat. So I will read anything that chat says, and I will also try to reply to anything that chat says.
As
I
you
like to-
normally do.
Yes, that is like I said earlier. That is just my like modus operandi when it comes to both my streaming and anything that I do.
Yeah, I think that's why why you're getting very. I don't know.
When I get it,
I feel
very
like no, I feel like you got a big boost in your followers very quickly. Like you reached your follower count very quickly compared
oh,
to
I
how
hope so.
how
I
I got
really
up
hope.
to your number.
I really hope that I manage to reach at least my goal. Whether I um, reach
Which is
apply to affiliate or not, it's getting 51 followers on Twitch.
that 51 is your goal at the moment.
Yes, that is just my personal goal. Anything else about after that will be just as an extra. Whether I get the affiliate or apply for it or not, that will be up to me. I'm trying to think of ways that I will not
My
bother people with
my
ads.
my current goal is 30 followers. I want to see if I can hit it.
Nice. Nice. I know that I'm halfway. So what are you guys talking about? We're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, but we got a huge how do you call that? Like we we
We
sidetracked the
we
stream.
sidetracked, which we always do. We always sidetrack.
We have been sidetracking all the for the majority of the stream actually.
Oh yeah, but that's just kind of how we work. So what do you guys think is the hardest creature in Dungeons and Dragons?
The hardest.
Hardest creature.
What's the? But there's an actual answer to this.
There is. There's a few different answers, and there's a few good
It
answers.
starts- The one I'm thinking about starts with a T. It's like a gigantic thing that just
Trask.
gigantic lizard. That's it, Taras. That's the one I'm thinking of.
The gigantic lizard, isn't that a dragon?
No. Trask. It's bigger than a dragon.
Oh, a Tarrasque. Oh.
Yeah,
Actually, scratch that. It's bigger than all but 2 dragons.
It's bigger than some cities.
Yeah.
I think the strongest one has to be a Dracolich, isn't it?
No.
Those are
no,
dangerous.
no, they're dangerous, but you can look. I
So
mean,
far,
a Tarrasque could like do laps around a Draco Lich. Isn't
A-
a Tarrasque immune to like almost everything?
a Trask is considered an apocalypse event.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
immune.
nice.
It's immune to almost all damage types except for like acid.
It's immune to almost all, but well, no, I believe it's resistant to almost everything.
Hold on, let's pull up the character sheet with the internet. Tarrasque. Shit, I can't spell Tarrasque.
I have the book right here.
Oh my god.
It's got 676 hit points or 33 d20s plus 330. Holy shit! Its armor class is 25. It's got a natural strength score of 30. Holy shit! It's immune to charmed, frightened, paralysis, and poisoned. It's got blind sight. It is immune to fire, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It's got the Tarrasque has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Let's have a look.
I'm posting an image of an enemy that I don't know if it's actually real or not, but the page looks real enough that when I read it, it was so funny but also very dangerous. Wolfer Stinger, I think it's called. It's like a rabbit with
a
the flying thing is.
rabbit, deer, owl type.
It's a chimera. It's a chimera. Jesus Christ.
Wolpertinger, yes. It is such a funny. It sounds like a funny encounter, but also very dangerous. The more that I read about it,
Oh god.
So,
I hate mind flares in general, though. Mind flares just, oh,
Now,
they're
now
they're
there,
the
there's
big they're
there's one
they're my
creature.
big hate.
There's one creature that isn't actually in the monster manual, and it's a Tarask Lich.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, no.
So it
Yeah,
has the
no, that sounds like
powers.
it would be dangerous. Uh-huh. About the powers.
It has the powers of a Lich, as well as the powers of a Trask.
It is very dangerous.
And with their powers combined, you're fucked.
That
Yes.
is definitely an apocalypse, like an unavoidable apocalypse. Might be possible for a very high level, but still, like, there is no way not a single team member will die on that battle.
Oh,
I rolled to
most
seduce the drink.
definitely.
I rolled to seduce the Tarask Lich.
Or
Nat 20.
another thing that
Nah,
you
nah.
or another thing you need to be careful of. Gods.
Nat 20. Nat
And-
20.
I will beat you with a dice.
Well-
Glad we determined that.
What's that spell? I think it's new. It's like a new bardic wizardy spell, and it forces its target into having disadvantage on any check, and all it is it's like a its components is verbal.
Welcome back, Jay.
That's it, and it's a reaction. It's not even an action. And it's a first level spell. A first level spell, vocal components. It's just a reaction, and it forces disadvantage on any roll.
Fun.
It's one of the newer spells. Oh, it's really broken as fuck.
Hey Jay, hello.
I'm sorry. I'm looking something up on D&D Beyond.
Well, at the end of the day, Fluffernutter!
Oh yeah.
How is everyone? Everyone is good, I will say. I am
I'm-
great. I already
Yeah.
have plans after we finish the stream, so
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
you are going to bed. And
I also have plans.
Yes.
It'll be
That's very
9.
nice,
It'll
man.
be. I'm in Australia, so it'll be 9 a.m. for me, and I'm going to bed at 9 a.m.
Well, I'll make sure to.
I'm going
I
back
mean-
to bed. I should say back to bed.
I'll make sure to give you a kiss goodnight, and scan you for any diseases.
Oh shit! I should probably. Oh yeah. I need to go into my while I'm here before I go. I need to go. I need to go into my schedule and change that because I'm working tomorrow, which means no stream tomorrow.
Also, Jess, also make sure to cancel the Friday thingy
Yep.
so that our Friday collab, so that you don't. Or if I don't know if there are people that are always looking forward to our collab, so just so that they are not disappointed.
I mean, I'm always looking forward to watching you folks stream because I find it
Oh.
entertaining.
I always try to make sure to watch you, all of you. However, when I stream, it's normally when I'm working, and
Oh,
when
yeah.
Patrick is streaming, it's
It's-
normally when I'm have to sleep.
That I prefer to stream in the mornings, and I'm hoping to eventually stream from a few hours after I wake up for 2 to 6 hours.
I wish I could stream in the morning, but I can't because my grandmother sleeps till the middle like 9ish or whatever, and then she gets up, goes into the living room in her house, which is just above my office, and falls asleep on the couch
I mean,
there till 1 p.m. So
Yeah.
if it was for me, I would stream like every day, every single hour, every single time. But obviously, that is not possible.
no, I wouldn't do that. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I will do that if I had a good computer. That is the main. That is the only thing that I feel like slows me down.
I will tell you right now, don't overstream. You do not
Overstreaming
want.
is so
You
bad.
don't want to get burned out.
Yeah,
I
that
know
is my.
that. However, I have so many games. You guys have no idea how many games I have that I have never been able to play because of my computer. If I have a good computer, I will stream all of those games to completion.
Oh yeah,
I
no.
feel
I
your
know that I
pain.
will
But
have.
what I'm saying is don't overstream yourself. You want to take days off. That's why
Yeah.
Absolutely.
that's why I don't have a set schedule right now. That and I'm looking for an IRL job because recently I got fired.
Yes.
Um,
That's
I got fired because where I was working, they changed a policy and I was no longer available to work.
within that policy.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I got let go. I have no problem with it. I left on good terms. If I was able
It's
to,
good leaving on good terms is always the way you want to leave.
Yeah.
I might lose my job at the end of this week because going on holiday and they're like, well, we were able to find someone who could replace you, but then that's just my anxiety going, you know.
yeah, that's probably
It
your
might not happen.
that's probably your anxiety skyrocketing because they they never word things the way that they mean it. Never. We found someone to replace you.
Exactly.
They're purely talking
Exactly.
just to
My-
replace you for your shifts that you won't be able to make. I've taken 2 business classes for college. I haven't actually gone to college ever because that's expensive. I would love to, but my brain works in so many different ways that yeah.
Do you have a disability like Asperger's or something?
No, I don't like to self-diagnose, but
You're going to say what I.
a lot of people
Are
in,
you going to say what I think you're going to say?
no.
What I was going to say was in Australia, New South Wales specifically, there is a government thing where you can go and take a TAFE, which is essentially college. You can get a free one course a year free, provided it's certificate 3 or less. So it's not the high end courses, but you can still get some. You can get like one course a year for free.
Lucian's eyes as they both ram into each other.
I haven't gone to college, but it's because I don't like receiving orders from people that know that they are higher in command than me. If someone is on a higher level and they know about it, and I feel that thingy that they are giving me an order to do something because they are on a higher level than me, I cannot I I am not able to do anything, and I will defy
Yeah.
Oh,
I defy law.
well, you're not going to survive in a workforce.
I mean, that's the funny thing. I work on a workforce because somehow, some way, because I hated my boss telling me what to do, I will just try to go beyond what he will be thinking. I will try to just read his mind and do everything and anything before he could even say anything. So whenever he came back angry or something, I would just shut him up and give him what he wanted. And somehow, some way that worked, and now he doesn't bother me anymore.
Oh, nice.
So that's why I have 8 years working on the same company.
Oh, bro, that's so cool.
That boss has grabbed me around and take me with him to any project that he goes to, because he knows that I already know how he works, and I don't want him yelling at me or telling me anything at all. So
Bosses,
before he can even say anything,
the-
I already have what he wants.
the bosses.
Before
You go,
go on,
Patrick.
go on. He just he takes you around because he knows he just has to. He's like Shin. Before he just says Shin, like your name, and it's like you've already got like 17 things done.
Yes, I already have it.
It's like you've got a list of things ready. It's like to present. These are the things that you were
That you
about to
require,
ask me to
that
do. You were about to ask me to do this thing. I've already done it.
See,
You don't have to tell me anything. Go away.
the fun fact that I the workforces that I've been a part of, I am the workforce. I will climb up through the lowest of the low to the highest of the high because I do what I'm told, but I go above and beyond because I retain information if it's important.
Right. Right. That's very
Now,
good.
there are some things
That is
like I know 25 digits of pi. I don't need to know that.
I don't think anyone does.
But my brain
Especially not in this day
retained
and age.
my brain retained that information. The 22nd digit of pi is a 2. Why does my brain retain that? 3.141592653589793238462 That is.
oh my god.
Fuck.
Oh, woof.
That's one of those facts that we can't just find someone who could like say if that was correct or not.
I'll
We
look.
just have to take we have to take your word for it.
Completely takes out radiant damage in our team. It's just like
I'm
Well,
not
it's
that smart
not
on the
only
academic
that-
level. I just
Here,
know how to read people.
it's not.
Sure, you're right, but-
I looked it up right
I know.
here. I just looked it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I have a learning disability, so retaining knowledge is hard for me unless I keep it unless I'm constantly doing the task.
Okay, I was wrong.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
I was
definitely learned.
I was wrong.
Oh,
The last three
Oh.
the last 3 numbers I said were wrong. It's
Oh, but
6,
the rest
4,
of them were
3.
fine.
The rest of them were fine.
Yeah,
you were still very good, very.
yeah. Very
Right.
convincing.
Yes.
You can legit list off 25 random numbers and I believe you.
Oh, see, I take pride in knowing that the 22nd number is a 2.
Is 2. Well, I mean, that's now a fact. The 22nd number is 2. 2 to 2.
In my case, Patrick, you said something interesting and earlier about the way that you learn. It is similar to mine. I learn by practice. I learn by practicing and copying what I was told. You cannot explain something to me. I need to do it. If I do not do it, it doesn't matter how many times you try to explain something to me. I will not understand you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the type of person that That's how
need
I
to do
learn.
something.
But I need to more physically see it done and then go and
Yes,
immediately
yes.
repeat it.
Exactly.
But here's the thing: if I don't do that said thing for for long enough, so if there are a big, massive, long break that I don't do it, like pi, for example, or like how to find the square root of something, I will
Yeah.
forget how to do that. I've had nightmares where I'm back at school and I have to do a test. But because it's been so long,
Your
I
brain.
can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember anything from school. Legit. I don't remember anything taught in school.
I just remember the basics.
I just remember the shit that I do every day. The normal count, like, cause I read, I read every day. I do a little bit of math every day. I mean, 2 slices of bread is 1 slice of bread plus another slice of bread. Like that sort of shit. Like, very, very simple math.
Survival and stuff.
Yeah, but like, you can't expect me to be able to find the square root of 17 times 20, whatever the fuck, I was like, okay, how though?
37.
Oh my god.
I
If you
just
actually,
picked- oh,
if that is
Jesus.
correct, I was
I just picked random numbers out of my head, bro. What the fuck,
I just said a random number. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I want
Wait,
to.
what if it's correct?
If it's correct, I'm gonna.
What?
If it's correct, I'm gonna quit.
Okay, hold on. What are the numbers I said? It was like the
You said 17 and 20 something, and I just said a
Yeah.
random number.
yeah, it was 17 times 17 squared times 17. Hold on, calculator. Fuck. Now we need someone to clip this just to find out.
Oh
Okay,
god.
17. Well, 17 squared is 289. So divide that by 20 is 14.45.
Yeah, I was nowhere.
The fact that
I was
think
you
nowhere
were
close.
You
I
were
said
not nowhere
I
close.
said 30, 35.
Yeah. You were like about halfway.
You were halfway there.
I was determined to spit out a random number at the correct moment. That's it.
Oh my god.
What was
The sad thing is-
what's the equation? 18 times 18 squared minus 102. 7.
The sad thing is, I totally thought you were right.
I wish I was. If I was, I would have just started the raid and just quit. You wouldn't hear from me for a day. Like, oh, woof.
God.
My
God,
ego
oh
would have been
God.
so high. Like, I can do math. Hell yeah.
Oh my god! I like how we're in the. I don't like it actually. It's kind of sad,
What?
but it's weird how we're in an age where the majority of the people that we know are like, oh my god, I can do math. Wow, such a big deal. And back in the day, like not even like about 60 years ago, math was such a simple thing. Like it's like 20
That's
times
true.
whatever, done.
Oh yeah, no.
Bang bang, done.
But
It was so off the top of their head they could do the equations easy, and now everyone can't. Ever since it's, and I think it's got to do with the calculators, fucking
That is
calculators,
true.
bro.
That is
Yeah.
true. We have gotten
well,
used
not
to calculators.
not
Over
not only
relying
that.
on calculators, bro.
Not only
We're the internet as well, because we're so used to getting the information at the click of
Of a
at the
button.
reach